No, you're not looking at the camera while driving either.
I'm not looking at it. I just want... No. Why are you shooting the road? So, we're on our way to go see Wreck-It Ralph, which is the Disney movie that everyone
Don't look at the camera.
I'm not looking at it. I can't look at it. It's illegal, apparently. So what do we know about this movie so far, before going to see it?
I'm gonna wreck it.
Well, I'm gonna fix it. I can fix it!
Yes, we can.
Oh, and what's the one character that you really wanted to see? The little girl character?
When I try to be nice, you're mimicking.
Sugar Rush. That was the I think that's what the game is called, isn't it? Sugar Rush, which is like Mario Kart blended with Candyland. Which is weird. I thought they would have made a Candyland movie already, but apparently they haven't done that yet. So this is the closest we're gonna get.
Why are you so freakishly annoying?
This has absolutely nothing to do with the film. I just want to point this out. Look, what is it, like November 4th, something like that? And we already got the Christmas stuff up. Look at this. Can you say commercialism? Yes, I think you can.
Labels not make you happy.
And how excited are we to go see this? Jennifer? Well, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to go see this. Because Disney's got a bit of a mixed track record in the past few years with their own movies. So this one looks to be like they're keeping up with the modern times, but still keeping a Disney charm, hopefully. So we'll see if it's anything special or if it's just a movie filled with lots of video game cameos.
We've all felt what you're feeling.
Who are you talking to?
To you.
Oh, I'm not listening.
Yes, you are. Like, did you recognize any of the villains from the commercials?
Nope.
Do you play video games?
Yep.
Do you know what a video game is?
Yep.
Do you know how to handle your joystick?
Nope.
You hear that, everyone? Jenny does not know how to handle her joystick.
One more like that and I'm turning the camera off.
Aww. Isn't she lovely, ladies and gentlemen? Give her a round of applause.
I'm only doing this because you told me I had to.
Well, in that case, I want you to juggle chainsaws, too. Can you do that?
Nope.
Can you breathe fire?
Nope.
Can you give me $20?
No.
Give me $20. Give me $20.
That's it.
Here we are, the Grand Haven 9. One better than a Super 8, and one less than a 10-frame theater. Yeah. Your Majesty. Off we go. Anyway, so Wreck-It Ralph. Yes, go watch it. Go now. Get out your money and go your wallet and go watch it now, because it's not the greatest. Like, it's not the most over the top, most groundbreaking, not even the most original storyline. You've seen the storyline before. You've seen the guy wants to break the mold, wants to do something that no one else expects him to do, and then he ends up being the hero, and then he ends up learning that I must love me for who I am, and we kind of resolve the storyline by the end there. So that's not the exact part. Good lesson, but not the main storyline. No. The main point that you want to watch it for, is the animation. You want to watch this for all the overly colorful and graphics and all the pristine details they put into it. Like, I can only imagine that they hired a bunch of video game nerds, like people who spent their entire life of the 80s just quarter after quarter in their arcade machines, just like playing all the games and learning how to get on the master levels of Pac-Man, and how to play that one level that like turns half the screen digital so you can't actually play it, and just it's like a giant arcade video game dreamer's dream come true. And I'm not even the biggest video game fan. I don't even have like the most experience with it all. I'm more of a PC person myself. But in any case, it's just amazing how much detail the CGI puts into it all. You've got not just the cameo player characters. That was a nice touch. Like, that point, they do not overdo the cameos. There are licensed cameos by other video game characters, but they don't overdo it. They don't take away from the enjoyment at all. There's no, they don't give them extra subplots and it's like, let's make an extra storyline based on, I don't know, Mario or something like that. They don't do that. But just the detail of the worlds they go into, and especially Sugar Rush, the giant Candyland mixed in with Speed Racer world they got going on there. It's like, I can't imagine how long it took them to design all the details, all the weird candy physics of the whole thing there. It's just so much fun to watch. Just looking at it all, it's just so much fun. So, yeah, if you're gonna watch it, because you should see this. This is a recommendable film, like a medium recommendation. Not like must see it before, like not top of the list kind of thing, but definite medium recommendation. A good use of your theater money is because it looks beautiful. It just looks really, really nice. The voice acting's good. There's no bad voice actors. I know some people had a problem with Sarah Silverman, who plays the little girl named Vanellope in the film, but she doesn't do a bad job. It's what her character calls for. It calls for a slightly annoying, very chipper, over-the-top, young, kid-ish kind of acting. That's what she does. That does a good job. No problem there. If there's any problem with it, just something that may turn people off, is the fact that it feels kind of like two different films kind of squashed together, where one half is the bad guy wanting to be a hero thing, which was like, I imagine that was the original premise going in. Someone thought to themselves, huh, what would happen if Bowser decided he wanted to be a good guy for a change? And then they created their own character and they ran with that subplot. And then they get into the second half of the film, after we've kind of established that all the worlds are connected by, all the video games are connected by, like the electric cord that connects them all, so you can go to different worlds as well, which is kind of, it's a good idea. Like, the idea of different characters jumping from, like, they go from Pac-Man, then they go to Bartender, and then they jump, like, you can go to all the different worlds there. That's a cool idea.
You will never look at a screen again and not think that there's a whole world behind it. I guarantee it. There's a whole world behind the screen.
But then the second half of the film is where they go to this sort of saving the whole arcade from being shut down subplot mixed in with the what makes you you subplot, which is the most Disney-ish plot in existence. It is what has carried them throughout the decades. It is what will carry them into the future. The whole you must love you for you, or finding out who you really are kind of subplot. And that makes up the second half. And it's not tone dissonant from the second half. It's not really so different from the second half. It's just, I don't know, it feels to me, maybe just someone who's seen too many Disney movies, as possible, that it had to be there, that Disney has an image to maintain. And they must have included this, you must love you for you, to quote Zombie Person, subplot that makes up the second half of the film. And the whole thing resolved itself. Like, it is a really, to give them credit, this is a very enjoyable conclusion, very satisfying conclusion. You will not leave the theater thinking that they left any subplots open, or that they didn't resolve anything, or that some character didn't get enough screen time or something. No, they wrap it up really well, which I'm hoping will not open the way for a sequel, because if there's one thing we detest, it is Disney sequels, and we know how much they love those. I'm looking at you too, Pixar. Looking at you and your Monsters, Inc. 2, and your Finding Nemo 2, just coming at you know I'm looking at you. But this is, well, self-contained. If they could do anything else with this franchise, it would probably be a TV series, because there are, I mean, all the different worlds being connected, there are other plots you could do. I mean, they could pull a sort of How to Train Your Dragon TV series thing, where they have, like, episodic adventures in the different video games, and they need Ralph's ability to smash things, kind of, power, if you want to call it that, in different worlds, so maybe they can do that. But as it stands, I'm happy with this being a standalone film. I think I prefer a standalone film that is self-contained. There is no need for extra material. There's no need for it. You could have it, but you don't need it for this one. So, thumbs up on that all around. So, yes, good film. Again, not great. It is a little weighed down by the whole Disney formula of we must love us for us. You know, this kind of gets some people down, but it's not bad at all. I really don't have many bad things to say about it. The animation is pretty, the voice acting is bad, the references are not over the top, and I guarantee you will not see the twist coming. The twist that is going to come, not like licorice twist, but like literal twist that comes right before the big finale. So, keep your toes on for that. So, yes, Wreck-It Ralph. medium recommendation. And if you're still not convinced, there was also a short film called Paperman at the beginning of it. It's called Paperman. I won't give you any more details. It's just called Paperman. And that's your teaser trailer. So, not bad overall. Medium recommendation. Well worth the theater money, though. So, excuse me. I have more popcorn. Okay.
How about a reindeer? How about we get a reindeer?